Welcome back. This is Auspex 1 Gaming. Today I'm going to show you Tekken 7 on PC story mode. But before I begin, big shout out to my students who encouraged me to start YouTubing gameplays. And of course, the ones who have already liked, subscribed, and started advertising. I really appreciate all of the shoutouts and all of the support, and especially the constructive feedback. I've been working on getting my sound quality to improve, but I guess I need a little bit more time to get better at this video posting thing. Also, before I begin, a big shout out to my beautiful wife who pre-ordered the deluxe edition of this game for me. So I got to play it on day one of release. I have never had that privilege before. And let me tell you, for a day one release on PC of a console game, they have ported it over extremely well. I've got all of my settings maxed out. I'm running on a GTX 970M from about 2 years ago, so it's not exactly something I can boast or gloat about, but the performance of the game in-game is, I'm very very happy with it, but the frame rate may not go up too high because I'm rather picky about having my VSync on. So let's take a closer look at the story mode. What I love about Tekken, well, what we've always loved about Tekken is that for me, my wife, we grew up with it. So family was a big part of this game, and not in the Mishima clan way. I played this game with my cousins, with my sisters, with friends, and she and I both played these games on the PS1, the PS2, and the arcade. So main reason I'm recording this gameplay, in fact, is because she asked me to. But also, there's a lot of in-game nostalgia. The story mode starts with events that took place before Tekken 1, and then it comes to the present, then it goes back a ways to 2005's Tekken 5 on the PS2, which is one of my all-time favorite games. That game, it's the thing I came home from school to 12 years ago. And now that I say that, there's a good chance that some of my audience, especially if you're my 7th grade students, you were born in 2005, the same year that this video game, the clip that you're about to watch now was released. So let's get right to it.
I found myself
Now,
standing in
I'm going to skip ahead of the story diaries because, to be honest, this guy sounds like he should be narrating a documentary about trees. Um, that being said, what you are looking at right now is the opening cinematic from Tekken 5, 2005, DVD quality video. This was the age of GTA San Andreas and Windows XP. Good times for sure, but I don't miss it because, hey, a lot of things are better now. What I loved especially about Tekken 5 was the sense of impact that game delivered was above and beyond. I mean, you felt the hits. Alright, here we go, gameplay. Kazuya is always a user-friendly startup character. If you still feel that you can depend on some of the command lists and get away without having to purely button mash, then Kazuya is a really good go-to character. And that move was always a go-to move. The spinning kick. You ever feel cornered while you're playing as Kazuya? That's actually a great way to get out of a sticky situation. I have to admit, for 2005, the camera work ain't bad. And here we go again. The idea is to try as much as possible to go between high and low attacks so that, the computer wouldn't know. At least, I mean, I'm pretty sure the computer knows exactly which attacks to block. The good news is, even though the online modes are unforgiving because obviously all the players online are really, really seasoned, or maybe they haven't really mastered the matchmaking yet, but what I do know is this, there are much more casual difficulty modes that you can play through, and of course, it's just a matter of practice makes perfect. Look at that. Betrayal in the Mishima clan. Where have we not seen that before? I have to admit, the story's getting a bit complex. Now there's, 3 sides, and it turns out even Jin isn't exactly a nice guy. And yeah, so many grey areas. Really don't know what to believe anymore. But I'm going to stop this gameplay right here because obviously I don't want to drop any story spoilers that were not already sent in your direction back in 2005. So that was basically the gameplay. I think I will come back to you later with showing you the customization features in this game and some of the arcade gameplay. I am not going to embarrass myself to you by trying to play any online ranked matches, especially because I've got my butt handed to me repeatedly, consistently, you know. Yeah. So I'm going to go cry myself to a nap probably first, and then I'll be back in a while. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and spread the good word. Thank you. Ciao.